Hi everyone, welcome back to Court Farm Smallholding. Here we are, it's a beautiful March morning as you can see. Yeah, we're just heading out for our daily duties. April tomorrow, so we've got a lot to do today. We've achieved a lot already. Look, you can see all the sawdust where we've done all the tree work yesterday, and we've cleared all that. But look at the huge amount of ground that we've cleared. I've been having to think about this over the evening to see what we can do here. Now, we were going to turn this all into one large arable field, which we'll probably do up to about where that tree is. What I want to do here, and this section here, from where that tree is to where these trees are, probably put a hedgerow in along here to shield it from the campsite. Plant some more trees in here so we've got a nice little bit of wild space here. But in this little section here, I thought, what do we need? What do we need on every good smallholding? We need some polytunnels or greenhouses. So I think we're going to put a few greenhouses on this part here. Get some tomatoes, strawberries, that kind of thing in production. Strawberries will always sell with the campsite here. So will tomatoes and fresh salad. People will always be buying that, so that's good. One of the other things I want to do is get some bees, get honey, so we can the classic things that smallholders sell: eggs, honey, fruit. That is the classic kind of first steps on the smallholding route. So yeah, we're going to probably get some greenhouses up in here. As I say, a big hedgerow to sort of shield it from the campsite. We don't want people just randomly wandering in. That's not what we want. Not pick your own. It's pick your own, but you got to pay for it. So that's, and we can get that ploughed up. Now we're just in time to get things planted. If we want to get some oats and stuff, we should be able to get that planted. The weather's nice, spring, warm but damp weather at the moment, so it should go well. We get some harvest off that in sort of Augusty time, which is good. Here's our two horses, looking good. You can see they're chomping down the food. That's grand. We've got a couple of bags of horse feed left. Chickens doing okay. Morning, chooks. We need some more chicken food for sure. So that's something. What do we got? We've got the harrow. We've got the seeder. So we need seed. We got the spreader as well. We got the seeder, the harrow. We need a plough, and we need, well, A, we need seeds. B, we need a plough. We also probably need other items from the agricultural store. Feed being one of them for the birds. So yeah, if we get an oat field sowed, then we should probably be okay to feed the chickens the oats as well, and the horses, of course. So. Right. Let's hook up to the trailer. Right. Let's get latched on, that hooked up, beautiful. Right, it's a little bit early, but I think if we head down, whoops, put it in forward gears. If we head down to the agri store, it's going to be a lot of driving down to the agri store, as we said last time, but yeah, we'll head down there, and then we should be golden. Get some animal feed, the chicken feed that is. Maybe we'll get a pallet of it. So once the chickens are done, have to have a word, see if anyone's got any bee nucleuses going, and we can buy some of those. That'd be good. Right. Are they going to come rocketing over that hill again? We're out anyway. Nah, we're clear. Good, right. Okay, just coming through the village now. Shouldn't go so fast. But there's no like 30, 40 speed limit there, so it is national speed limit, but it still feels a little bit fast, especially when people are walking on the side of the roads. But here we go, coming down the hill now to the agricultural store. Let's say we'll see if we can get some chicken feed was the primary thing, and then see if they got any things we can use, like a plough, or we need to get some seed as well if we're going to plant this this field up. Yep, there you go. Gates opened. Always good to be here first through the door. You know you're going to get dealt with straight away then, which is nice. Right, let's park up here and see what Al's got for us. Let's see, he's just opening up the till as well. Perfect. Okay, it's not Al today. It's one of his, Steve, his assistant, which is fine. But this is what we've got. We'll just lash it down now. We've got a pallet worth of chicken feed and a pallet worth of seeds over there, which they've loaded up for us. And then we've got this nice little plough, which hopefully we can tip the trailer and pick up with the tractor, and that should get us going. Right then. Right. We're away. So, first purchases of the day done. Now this plough could be a bit of a tricky one. It's rated for like a 80 to 85 plus horsepower tractor. Our tractor is an 82, 83 horsepower tractor. So, oh, there's a deer in the road. We've got to be a bit careful. Come on. Run into the ditch. Good. So we've got to be a bit careful with it, but it's on a largely level surface, so we should be okay. Now I've got, I think there's 1,050 litres worth of seed, which we'll be doing oats. We see if we can get that bit ploughed and seeded. One thing we do need to do is think about, are we going to spray it with a herbicide or a fungicide or anything like that? Because if we do, we don't have a spray facility. We've just got the fertilizer spreader. So what I'll have to do is have a word with some of the local farmers to see if they've got the ability to spray our crops for us, or allow us to lend or borrow the equipment. And if we do that, we need to know what the size of their sprayer is, so we can set the tram lines accordingly. Oh, it's a bit murky and misty rolling off the hills, isn't it? But there we go. That shouldn't slow us down as we're doing the jobs that we need to do. Right. Let's take it slowly coming in here. We don't want the weight of that payload to shift and cause any issues. Right, we'll take this round the back of the farm. Is that the dog or is that another deer? That's a dog. Yeah. Sat down. There's Bud. Good boy. Right. So I'll bring this into the yard now. Oh, looks like daughter's been out and collected the first lot of eggs, which is fantastic. So if we park this up here, we'll see if we can get the tractor fired up and start, we can offload this plough and these pallets of seed. Right, ooh, big old clunk as we get that sorted. Oh, that's wiggled a little bit of movement, hasn't it? We might have to jostle that to try and get that out, but fingers crossed. Is the weight on the front of the tractor going to be enough? These are the questions. If not, obviously discuss this with the agri store. They'll obviously give us our cash if it doesn't work, and if that is the point, then we need to go and speak to another farmer to plough it for us, because otherwise we're in a bit of a bind, aren't we? Right, let's back this up. By the way, Chuckies, I don't want to run you over. Right, let's hook that up. Ooh. get that connected. Right, let's lift that. Brilliant, right. Hopefully the steering isn't too light. Oh no, that seems to be okay. Okay, so chicken feed has been put into the system, so that's all there. Chicken's loaded up with food. Now we just got the seed to sort out now. What I don't have is an implement. We're going to have a word, see if we can get a bobcat or something, weren't we? To see if we can move the pallets around. What I might just have to do is try and... Can I push it off? Oh. We don't need it for the moment. Let me just... Alright, we'll stop that there for the moment. And that's okay. It's a little bit weight on the rear tyres. Looks okay. I think we'll get away with this. Right. We'll take it over and have a look at what we're going to do. Yeah, it's a little bit light on the front. So we'll just go steady. Right, bring it down the track. We were going to probably leave this bit, weren't we? So if we mark out the edge of the field first. Hopefully ploughing some of this wood chip, that should be okay. I don't mind leaving a bit of headland as well. Allow us to move around and not have any complications with the overhanging trees. Save us having to pollard the trees every year. Right. Right, let's spin that round. Nice. Hasn't really disturbed the tractor. Right, let's lower the plough. And we'll start going. Oh yeah, turning it over nicely. Don't want to go too fast. I want to keep reasonably straight though. I'm just going to get a rough outline anyway. I don't know how fast I can push this, so I don't want to go too bad. Let's say, overwork the tractor. It's not particularly straight, but that's okay. Let's say we'll come up to this tree here. I may take a little bit more off this edge, but that's a fair headland there. So we'll just get probably the nose level with the... that'll do. Get that raised up. Right. Yeah, it's not in any way, shape or imagination straight. Right, let's get that spun around. Right, but we are able to work with this small tractor. This is perfect, in fact. Put a couple of wheels in there. Drop her down. And away we go. Okay, we're making some good headway here. We should be able to get this done this morning, which is great. Get it then harrowed, prepared for a nice seedbed. And yeah, going to get some oats sowed down in here. The other fields, I've been having a look now. They are quite large fields, so maybe we could split them up, or probably at the moment only one field is probably necessary for the amount of hay and hay really, silage that we'll need. So obviously we don't have any silage. Oh, actually no, we've got a bunker, haven't we? So we could, if we could collect the grass, we could chuck it in the bunker and create silage that way. But to do that, we need to get ourselves a grass collection, or we need to borrow one, and we don't have either. So the other option, of course, would be to bale it and then wrap the bales, but we don't have any of that equipment either. And we can't use our baler for that really, because we've got a conventional square baler. So again, we could potentially hire someone in to do that, which might be the most cost-effective way of doing it. But yeah, so the next sort of phase, I want to get an animal trailer. Oh god, I've got to get everything. So if we can get the let's think of this logically. What do we need? We've got the seeds, we've got the harrow, we've got the seeder, so we can get this field planted, no problems. We want to get some greenhouses or some polytunnels. Be cheaper option to get some polytunnels. So we'll get some polytunnels going to get some fruit and veg going. For that, we will need a water system. Now, we don't have any irrigation sort of plumbed out onto the farm as it's such, so we'll need to invest in a water bowser. So we've got a large pond which we can fill up with, and there's probably a stream as well. We can get some water from there. That will also second for refilling the horses' trough going forward as well. So a water bowser is definitely the next purchase, and if we can get those small the polytunnels up and working today or this afternoon, that would be great, or at least in position, and then we'll get them working next time. But yeah, this is turning out quite nice, isn't it? And I'm quite glad we're not doing the whole thing. I think having the polytunnels at the top will be the asset we think it will be. We'll just get that. It'll just bring in a little bit of income. It's not going to make us rich, but it's just going to help steady the ship and help the farm start to bring in some money. Not really, as I said, to make any money, just to sort of cover the expenses of the other things. So the eggs, the vegetables and the fruit we get from the polytunnels, of course the wheat here. So the oats we hopefully harvest off this field will be obviously feed the chickens, feed the horses, and obviously any excess we can sell, which is obviously where we're going to hopefully try and make some cash. We've got the 2 large fields which are down as meadow, which we can harvest the grass, which we need a cutter for. I've seen one second hand. We'll get one of those, quite cheap, less than £1,000. So we'll get one of those, an old finger bar cutter. We've got the baler for that. We need to get the hay bob. Al is looking for a hay bob for us, or a hay mead, one of those kind of 2-in-1 devices which will spin and row up at the same time, save us a bit of cash. We don't have to buy 2 pieces of equipment. Obviously the thing with the hay bob and the hay mead, they are for smallholders really, or small farms, or farms who don't do much in the way of grass production and hay and stuff like that. So they're not the largest of influence, so it's going to be a lot of work to get the fields spun and rowed up for baling. But hey, that's what we're here for, isn't it? That is what we're here for. Until we can afford the big, expensive bits of equipment, we'll go with what we can afford, and we'll do it on a budget. Oh, go. Sorry, I tried to kick in the auto throttle there, or the cruise control, and yeah, I must have had my foot on the brake still, and it disconnected instantly. So yeah, that's the plan. Water bowser next then, get the polytunnels up, get the veg and fruit actually growing. It's March, April tomorrow, so yeah, perfect time for the fruit to start flowering, blossoming, and ready to start fruit production. Same with the veg. The sooner we get that in, the sooner we can start harvesting that. Perfect. Okay, just coming up to the last bits now. It's turned out quite well. Obviously, it's not perfectly rectangle because of the nature of. Oh, hello. We missed a log. Right. Let's put this out of the way. Yeah, that could have been nasty if we clunked that. I'll just put it up here by the wall. Always got to be vigilant when you're doing these things, because although you think you've done the job, yeah, you got to make sure you don't miss it. So you can see it's I've kept it fairly wide headland here, and that's so we can get tractors and stuff. I'm going to put hedge down here, of course. Going to keep it nice and sheltered for the animals, for things, and of course what we can also do, if we get a nice hedgerow here, we can put a load of beehives. They get some. Probably maybe down here with these trees, they get some little bit of dappled sunlight. They're well protected from the wind, and then they'll pollinate our fields quite nicely. So we're going to maybe some there. We'll probably have some beehives up in the woods, or the little copse there behind the greenhouses, stroke polytunnels, because again they'll help get those plants pollinated, and hopefully we get good fruit and harvests of everything. So yeah, it's all trying to work together as it should. Right, as you can see, I'm going around in a bit of a circle on this one just to try and finish this off. I need to go up to that end to finish off that headland as well, to straighten it up basically. And then we're golden. But if we can just get this done today, I'll be happy. Always takes longer than you think, doesn't it? I'll probably time lapse a lot of it, so you don't have to sit there and watch me chug through all of it. But yeah. Once we get the cultivator on this, that'll be nice. It'll get it all nice and smooth, ready for the seed. And then I'll say I need to have a quick word with local farmer to see who can sort of help with the old spraying if we need it. Yeah, we might this time round. We might just have to forego it, but yeah, we shall see. What would be really good is I'll put my services out there to other farmers to see if they have any work they want to do, I use their equipment, because obviously I don't want to put the miles on my equipment. And if you're contracting, really, you're going to do all in one and offer the equipment as well. You need like good, efficient, modern stuff to be really offer value for contracting work. So I'll just be offering my time out and hopefully using their own equipment on the farms to do whatever they want me to do. Bring in a bit of cash as well. Lovely, right. Let's keep an eye in the mirror to make sure that is going up. Yeah, I started doing this way just so I didn't have to keep rotating the plough and slow myself down that way. Whether or not it's that much quicker, I'm not sure, but in my head it seemed to be quicker. And we'll just keep back and forward on this one just to finish this last little island here. Put that down. Then go and tidy up that headland, and that will be this job done. And also, delighted to say this tractor has coped admirably with this plough, which is slightly big for it, but it's hasn't, you wouldn't have noticed, to be honest with you. She's handled it brilliantly, and you know, we haven't got a situation where the steering's going light all the time because the plough's too heavy, which is also a huge bonus. Alright, got a little bit there. Just turn that bit over. Is the dog wandering on? What you doing, doggo? Alright, get that bit done. Right. Let's oh, look at the herd of deer. It's growing. I definitely need my rifle out here. We get some venison on the go. Good, right. So you'll see what I mean by this edge. We just need to tidy this edge up a little bit, and probably down in that corner as well. Let's put some straight lines on here. Look at that, brilliant. I'm happy with that. Right. Be careful not to shove it into the hedge and do the hedge any damage. Ooh, I can feel it's pulling a bit heavy there. That's okay. Go up a few revs. Yeah, I'll do another run the other way, the opposite way, just to tidy up the extra bit we've gone over. Right, so if we pop that there. Just straight line this. Yeah, that looks better. Right, okay. Let's just come down the edge of the field. So we left a nice sort of margin here so we can get a tractor down it. Yeah, okay. Go steady, because otherwise, yeah, we will probably lift the nose of the tractor off. Okay, on unsteady land you can feel the lightness of the steering. There we go. That is a nice field there, all ploughed up, ready to go. Plough up. Ah, good job. Right, and then we've got the field entrance here with the track. Yeah, okay, good. Oh, I'm happy. And there's one of our other fields. That is a substantial field now. A couple of bits I've missed, but the whoops, as we start clipping the hedge, the cultivator will pick the rest of that up. Right. Good job, well done. Right, we'll pop this down here next to the cedar. Right. Nice. Right, okay. We've got the cultivator over there by the invader. Okay, trying to line it up. I can't actually. Oh yeah, I can see it. Struggling to see it with my old eyes. Right, let's get that hooked up. Oh, nice. Really is old school. Right, and she's on board. Right, so that is cultivator connected, ready for action. Now, before we do that, we'll probably pick this up next time. But I want to go and get that water bowser and those polytunnels and see if we can get that up and running in the meantime. So, I'll sort of leave the tractor here for now. She's done really well. Brilliant. Let's say it's only a little old-fashioned harrow, but or cultivator, but it'll do the job. It'll do the job, and it should see us through what we need to do for now, and then we'll upgrade when we have the funds. Oh yeah, I need to get those seeds off, don't I? It's kind of jacking the trailer. What I might do is put a rope on them and pull the trailer forward and get them off that way. Because we don't have. Okay, that seems to do the trick. Right, let's we now just need to back up past them, which is going to be a bit of a challenge. But are we up to it? Well, we'll find out when we. I do need to actually offload this trailer as we're going to get the water bowser. Out of the way, Chuckies. I don't want to squish you as I go past this pallet of seeds. Yeah. Oh yeah. So we definitely need a front loader. The tractor does have a front loader attachment actually, so it is something that maybe we could purchase and fit it to the tractor. That may be a cheaper option rather than getting the skid steer or the bobcat, whatever. However, it would be nice to have a dedicated bit of kit, wouldn't it? Right, let's. Don't hit the stable block. There we go. Let's leave that there for now, and we'll head down the shop and go and pick up a water bowser. As I say, we got a large lake and pond, which I think I showed you last time, just in there. So that is what we're going to use. Oh, look at that field. The doggo's still out there, having a sniff around, see what you can find and dig. Oh, he's going to need a bath before he comes in tonight. Very well. He's enjoying himself. Yes, and we need to put in some order for some hedging as well, yeah. All clear this way, all clear that way. looking in your rearview mirror, and there's usually a car right behind you. There isn't this time. Good. Right, back we go to the agricultural store, and they're doing great business from us at the moment. But yeah, what can we do? We took the investment when we purchased the house. We had a little bit of a budget to work with, and we're trying to eke that out as much as we can. Okay, here we are coming into the agri store. Steve's on today, isn't he? Of course, he's here. We spoke to him earlier today. Let's just park up here for the moment. Right, and see what he's got. And let's see if he's got... Hi, Steve. Have you got any polytunnels or anything going out the back? Anything second-hand? That would be ideal. Let's have a look. Right, good news. They do have some old polytunnels, and they've gone to fit them while I've been talking and having a bit of lunch. In the meantime, because we had a bit of lunch because we were waiting for this to come in. This is a 6,000 litre water bowser. There is a smaller one. It's got a little pump on it and everything. There is a smaller one for 2,000 litres, but for the cost involved, it was worth getting the bigger one, I think. So hopefully, but by the time that they quickly have those polytunnels erected. Nice. Right. Let's go. Right. First things first, we need to fill this up with water. Well, we can do the horses, but of course we can also then fill up the greenhouses once they're being sorted. They're gonna... Those polytunnels do come with an irrigation system based on basically a gravity-fed irrigation system from some water butts, which are outside, water barrels, just to keep them in, and then they'll do a periodic watering, which is fine. A bit of a trickle feed type thing. So that should all be good and groovy. This thing drives without you even realising you've got anything attached when it's empty. I'm sure it's a different story when it's full, but let's take this back to the farm, fill it up, and maybe get some veggies planted. And that'll probably do us for today. Right, here we come then. Back to home base. No moving outside the campsite, and oh, they have got the polytunnels up. Lovely, look at that. And they've put some gravel down for me as well. Perfect. What a job they've done. Right, so I'm going to bring this round here. And to get into our water supply, which is the pond stroke lake in that, you need to go behind this red brick building here. And we should be able to squeeze down. Is there any gates to open? No. Okay. There is. Right. Okay. We may need to make this a little bit more accessible. It's a bit of a trial at the moment. Alright, let's get the... What we need to do is just get the hose into the pond there. And then that should start filling up. Right, as that's filling up, I'm just going to take down some of this scrub bush, just give us a bit more of a wiggle room. We'll plant some more trees around the edge of the water, that's fine. But if we can just clear some of this away. And this obviously allows access for that as well. It's been allowed to grow, obviously. There we go. That's better. There you go. Leave the willow. The willow's nice. Nice willow. Sit under that in the summer, having a picnic by the water. Beautiful. Right, that is... Yep, that's full. Right. Can we do it? How good is the turning circle on this? Ooh, feel the weight of the trailer now. Yes, turning circle is good. Now, thanks to the freshly cleared scrub, bush and little trees. Got a nice little easy access into the water. Good, right. Let's go up and get our polytunnels into production. Look at them, they look pretty smart up there, don't they? Second hand, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, and they'll do the job, which is the important thing. And they've put some nice gravel down to level it off by the looks of things. So hopefully we can get down here. Okay, and they've left us some gravel so we can put back the water trailer into them. Perfect, right. We'll do this far one because it's going to be the easier of the lot to fill up. And I've left a nice bit of grass there so we can use that to spin vehicles around. Right. Well, no, I haven't got the turn of the trailer. Let me get that right first. Good. Ooh, going on that new gravel, it's quite thick and heavy. Right. Right, so these are the barrels. And that is the irrigation system you can hear kicking in. Right, let's get the pump on. You can hear the water going in there now. We'll come around this side of the polytunnel while that's doing that. When the water's filling up, we'll get this one. So what can we do in here? We'll get this one to we have lettuce, strawberry or tomatoes. Well, strawberries will of course be very popular. We've got 4, so let's get tomatoes in this one. There you go, there's our tomato plants planted. Get that closed. Water's still filling in. Okay, it's gone quiet. There we go. That's that one done. So we've got tomatoes planted. The 2, well, we've got 3 more. Should we get 2 strawberries? Oh no, and lettuce, don't we? So, do we get 2 strawberries or do we get 2 tomatoes? What's going to be popular? What sells for more? Probably strawberries, don't they? So we probably be doing good to get the strawberries. Careful of jackknifing here. Alright, on this one, let's get some strawberries going. Oh no, let's get lettuce in this one. Okay. There's the lettuce. And in these 2, we'll get strawberries. Good, so we got tomatoes, lettuce. We're out of water. Oh my goodness, that first one took a lot of water. So we'll get some more water for these 2. We'll get 2 lots of strawberries in there. Right. Good. And that's that one filling up as well. Brilliant. So I need to get some more water to make sure these are all fully accomplished and fully filled. This one's going to be strawberries as well. Brilliant. So, 2 loads of strawberries. Already flowering. That's lovely to see. So, strawberry, lettuce, and we've got some tomato. Oh, wow, tomatoes flowering already. Perfect. So, it's been a good day, isn't it? We've got the polytunnels up and running. We've got the field area ploughed. We're going to leave this as like a grassy area so we can do the turning rounds. It could get a bit mucky during the winter, I suppose, but we probably won't be out here too much in the winter. But yeah, everything's looking good. Got a nice little cover from the campsite. Yeah, it's looking really smart. I'm really pleased with how this is going. So next time when you join me, we'll be cultivating that field and then see if we can get it seeded, and probably doing some contractual work as well, because the money is minimum now. We've borrowed a lot to buy the place, and we've only got a a couple of grand to tide us over. So no real major purchases going forward. We just got to do what we with what we've got now. Fortunately, we got a bit of cash, so if we need to buy some more seed, feed, all that kind of jazz, we're okay. But yeah, we need to get out, do some work, earn some money before we can upgrade our equipment or anything like that. So we'll leave it there. Thanks ever so much. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.